Good morning. It's today's Thursday morning. August 31st is what the day is. It's almost September, which is crazy. Can't even believe where the year and the month of August have gone. I'm currently walking home. I woke up with a flat tire, so I took my car to Firestone, which is downtown, and so I'm walking back home because it's like 8 o'clock in the morning and I don't know if my roommates are awake. There are lots of cars, so there is going to be some background noise. See, there goes a truck, and here go two more sedans. This might not even see the light of YouTube, but this week's been interesting. Last Friday, I told you, on my last vlog, I told you about our lock-in with the youth group on Friday night, and that was great. It was awesome. There was a huge turnout. We had about 7 or 8 of our regular youth group, and then each of them basically brought a friend or two. Samuel even brought like 6 guys, which was awesome. So we ended up with a total of, I think, 23 or so kids. Middle school, mostly 8th graders and freshmen, but it was awesome. The teaching for the night was out of Micah 6:8, which is saying that what God expects of us is to do justice, to love kindness, to love mercy, and to walk humbly with Him instead of offering sacrifices and following rules. He just wants us to follow these general principles. And so we broke it down into several instances of playtime where we just played games and socialized, and then we stopped that for serious time where we would do some worship and we'd have a devotional. So we had 4 devotions. One was an introduction, and then we talked individually about doing justice, loving kindness, and walking humbly with God. We were up until like 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning, which was insane because I worked on Friday, and see if I can get that sun out of the background there. But I woke up at 5 on Friday morning to work, and so by the time we went to bed, I'd been up for about 24 hours, and then I only got 2 hours of sleep, roughly, because the middle schoolers some of them decided to stay up all night, and those who didn't got woken up and decided to walk through the church talking loudly and waking everybody else up. It was exhausting, but it was a lot of fun. We exposed a good number of new kids to our youth group, so I think some of them are interested in coming back and being a part of it. What else has happened? Not much else has really happened. We had the lock-in. I finished up doing Kids for Christ, which is the Sunday evening children's church. I passed that on to Kyle, and he and I are going to find some other individuals to take it over so we can focus on the youth group and other assorted ministries. But that's been the biggest thing that's happened. Cameron, our new guy, has settled in. Classes have started for the 4 of them. Let me zoom out a little bit. So they go to classes throughout the day. I go to work. In fact, today, because I have a random day off on Thursday, well, I switched with Efren. He has to be out of town for something on Saturday, so I took today off, and I'll work Saturday, and he's working today, and he'll be off on Saturday. So rather than sit around the house all day, I'm actually going to go to class with Mason at 2 o'clock. He has a philosophy class, and so I'm going to join him there. And then otherwise I'll just probably hang out on campus and go to the Christian Campus Center, the Baptist Student Ministry, and meet some folks, mingle, maybe tell some people about Jesus, maybe teach some people who follow Jesus how to evangelize a little better. It'll be fun. I'm pretty excited. But otherwise I got a handful of things that need to be done. I was gonna send in my application for a passport, but then my tire was flat. So passport will wait. Tires are a little bit more urgent. But other than that, I got to work on some Greek stuff for a project that started when I was in undergrad and it still isn't finished, which is terrible. I keep procrastinating that, and that sun is just horrible. But zoom out a little bit again. That's today. Tires are getting changed. I'm actually almost home now, finally, and catching up on some other behind projects, going to class with Mason, and still doing ministry, and it's pretty great. So I'm gonna try to start keeping the vlogs around 5 minutes. I think they're usually like 8 or 9, and that's a little excessive. So I'll try to keep them shorter, and if I have more to say, I'll just do a second vlog for a week, and it'll be fine. So thanks for watching. Again, if you want to know anything, you want to see anything, just feel free to ask, comment, critique, like, comment, subscribe, whatever, you know. Respond to my videos and let me know what you like, what you want to see, what you want to know, and I'll do what I can. But in the meantime, peace.